to the west over by Seligman, Williams, Kingman, seeing kind of a mix of rain and snow. Eventually, we are going to flip that all over to snow. Now, as far as the valley goes, we had a couple showers earlier this morning hanging out on the west side over by Tonopah, but most of it's been to the north of us. That is going to change, though, so hopefully you have the umbrella handy, because I think you're going to need it later on this afternoon as we get going into the evening hours, and then maybe even the commute. We might be dealing with some wet weather on your commute. So places under winter storm warnings include Mojave County, Coconino County, and a good portion of the mountains. I'm going to show you that map in a bit. Our storm isn't quite here yet on this water vapor loop, and we really like water vapor images because we can clearly see our systems defined in the upper atmosphere. And here it is. You see that bowling ball rolling down the coast of Southern California? That's what's heading our way. This is a pretty potent storm. It's packing a lot of cold air, which is going to really create efficient snow production. That's why some of these snow totals in places like Flagstaff are going to be in the 1 foot, foot and a half, maybe 20 inches. So on the low end, we're talking a foot of snow in Flagstaff. And I know if you're watching us from the mountains, you are quite sick of the snow in some cases. It's great for the drought situation, but both can be true at the same time. You can be both concerned about the drought and then also sick of shoveling snow if you're in places like Flagstaff or Munns Park. So why do we have the winter storm warnings? Well, we're going to have a lot of snow and we're going to get a lot of wind with it. Right now, some of the gusts so far, and the front isn't even here yet, they're approaching 40 miles per hour. So Show Low, really windy, and has been windy pretty much all morning long. Flagstaff nearing 40 mile per hour winds there. And even here in the low deserts in Phoenix, we're seeing gusty conditions. So when the front rips through here to 3, 4, 5 o'clock, we could see gusts up to 40 or so miles per hour in Phoenix, and then we're talking gusts in the 50 plus mile per hour range in the northern mountains. While that snow is falling down, it's going to make for very difficult visibility. A lot of times when we have winter storms, it's not so much about the snow totals, it's about the wind-snow combo and how that impacts things. And you want to get kind of really deep dive into it. When you have like a blizzard warning, which we don't see often, a blizzard warning doesn't even factor in snow amounts. It's all about the wind, because it can just make things so tough to see. Here's your winter storm warnings. Everything you see shaded in pink, so that includes Prescott, Payson, Show Low, Safford, Thatcher, the mountains up on our tribal lands, up in the Apache and Navajo counties, up in the Grand Canyon, Coconino County, and then pretty much all the way almost to the northwest Arizona border, Mojave County, Kingman, Peach Springs, Dolan Springs, and that goes from this morning into Thursday morning. So that gives you a little bit of an idea. Now, we are first alerting for today because of the snow and because of the conditions we're going to see in the valley. Anytime we mention a first alert day, that means that the weather is going to be a little different than normal, and we think those impacts are going to be a little bit higher for you, and we think that's what's going to happen later on today. It will not be as bad as last week as far as the wind goes. Last week, remember, we had a near 90 mile per hour gust up by Sunset Point, about an hour or so north of here. I don't think we're going to repeat that as far as the wind goes. Here's current temperatures around the valley. 53 in Mesa. We're in the mid-50s in Apache Junction, hanging out in the upper 50s in Laveen, and we're in the 40s in Anthem and Cave Creek and Carefree. Up in the mountains, 20s in Flagstaff. Very cold there. 27 degrees plus a 40 mile per hour wind. Very unpleasant conditions, and of course that snow. 44 in Winslow, 36 in Show Low, 34 in Payson, and we're hanging out in the 50s in western Arizona along the lower Colorado River. So let's roll through Futurecast, and we're going to really time out those rain and snow showers. So far, this forecast model has done a good job of kind of picking up what we're seeing right now, and that's the rain and the snow to the north. But as we move forward in time, you're going to see that cold front. During our winter months, that's when we see kind of cold front related storms, and they're very easy to define because the line of showers, well, it's exactly that. It's a line of showers that can be timed out pretty good. Compare that to the monsoon, when we have a lot more random kind of convective based thunderstorms that can almost pop up anywhere. It's not the same story as the winter storms go. So here's 2:30, some showers starting to get going in Maricopa County, but let me take you into the kind of drive time, evening drive time frame. Look at this, 6 o'clock. There's the cold front solidly over the Phoenix metro. So your morning commute was fine. Your evening commute does look like it's going to be a soggy one. So if you don't like driving in the rain, you maybe want to leave a little bit earlier if possible, or maybe there's a couple things you could finish at home and tell the boss you're going to cut out a little bit because of the rain showers. Now, I don't think we're going to have flooding issues or stuff like that. Thunderstorms not out of the question, but we shouldn't be dealing with widespread severe weather. There's that snow continuing up in the mountains. You can see Prescott. You guys are going to be getting smashed up in the mountains with that snow. It's really going to be coming down. This would not be a good time to drive up to Flagstaff. It's going to start to get dark. That wind will be ripping, and there's going to be quite a bit of snow as well. Pushing you into the late evening hours, I think we'll probably wind down those showers by 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock in the Phoenix metro. The front has passed us. We will start to see that snow start to fall, and pretty low snow levels, 1,500, 2,000 feet. So the Pinal Mountains, the Superstitions, there'll be more snow on the Superstitions, which is always cool to see. And then we will see that snow kind of push over into eastern Arizona. So a lot of snow heading your way. If it's not snowing now where you are in the mountains, it will be snowing by the time we get to the evening and afternoon hours. And you can see that low pressure system spinning, that kind of counterclockwise spin to the system. Most of the snow will start to slow in western Arizona by tomorrow morning. We will see, I think, some morning showers, and we're not entirely ruling out the chance for some snow flurries a little closer to the low deserts. So maybe places like the White Tank Mountains or the foothills just outside of Phoenix get a little bit of snow. We're not talking serious accumulation. We really don't see that. But you might see a little bit of snow smuggled into the rain showers tomorrow morning. By Thursday, we kind of push everything to the east over to our friends in New Mexico. This is Thursday, 12 p.m. that you're looking at, and we've pushed that rain and snow off to the east. By Thursday afternoon, evening, the rain is gone. It'll be a cool day and some of the clouds lingering, but all in all, the snow and rain production is going to be done. How much snow could we see? Well, we've already seen some, so this will be on top of whatever we've seen. And we're talking 15 plus inches in Flagstaff. Payson, this model might be a little aggressive. It's trying to put down 10 inches of snow in Payson, but that's not out of the question. I think you guys are going to be in the 5 to 10 range. Pine Top, a foot is easily doable. Prescott could pick up anywhere from 8, 9, 10 or so inches of snow. And then even up on the tribal lands, we're going to be seeing some snow there. So Window Rock and the Navajo Nation, maybe 4 inches. Some of the mountains closer to the north might pick up a bit more as well. Here's a great graphic that a lot of our viewers like because it shows the cross section plus the elevation. So it gives you a really good idea of exactly where the snow levels are going to be. So Black Canyon City, we're mainly looking for rain and wind. Now, maybe some snowflakes tomorrow, but we're not looking for serious accumulation. Cordis Junction, 1 to 3 possible. Highway 69, the junction, Highway 69 and I-17, 2 to 4. Camp Verde, 1 to 2 possible. Sedona could walk away with 4 plus inches of snow. Munns Park, 14 to 22 inches. Oh my gosh, you guys have had a hellacious winter for sure. In Flagstaff, there you go. On the low side, it's a foot. On the high side, 20 inches of snow. You guys have already clocked 100 plus. What is it, Royal? Do you know how many Flagstaff were they? 110? How many inches?
Oh, so far?
Yeah.
104.
104 inches in Flagstaff plus the 9 we've already seen. So we've already seen 9 inches. On average, Flagstaff gets about 60 inches. So we are well above that. This winter will go down in history. It already has as far as snow totals. Let's take a look at the 87. We're talking 2 to 4 in Sunflower. Rye, 1 to 3. Payson, 6 to 10. So be sure to head to Green Valley Park tomorrow. That is always a beautiful sight in the snow. And there'll be lots of folks, I'm sure, sledding down that hill. Clint's Well, 16 plus inches. Blue Ridge, Forest Lakes, you guys are going to get clobbered with snow. You're pretty used to that. You guys are, I think, 7,000 plus feet. Winslow, 1 to 2. Second Mesa up on the Hopi tribal lands. We're talking 2 to 5 inches of snow. If you want to go see the snow, do not try to do it today. Do not try to do it tomorrow morning. If it was me, especially if I had people with me, like children, I would wait until late Thursday and or Friday. As far as the wind goes, it's going to be really, really active this evening. This is the evening outlook. We're talking sustained winds at about 18, 20 miles per hour in the valley. The gusts will be creeping into the 40 mile per hour range, and we're going to have wind coming down. So if you wanted to get a hike in or if you want to get exercise in, I would try to do it now because it's going to be quite unpleasant later on this evening. But I'm sure we'll see someone out there running in the rain and the wind, and it doesn't stop some people. Getting into Thursday, we push that wind over to the east as the storm system is exiting, and then things are going to look a little bit better. A thunderstorm, not completely out of the question, but as mentioned, we're not looking for widespread severe weather in the Phoenix metro. As far as Flagstaff goes, highs are going to top out in the upper 20s, low 30s, 36 in Payson, 37 in Prescott, 37 in Shoalo. We'll land right around 63 degrees in the Phoenix metro. Here's your first alert 7-day forecast. So today we have that first alert day because of the wind and the rain, mainly in the evening, afternoon, evening hours. But by the time we get into Thursday, we really think those threats are going to be diminished, and it should be kind of a run-of-the-mill day for you. It will be cool when you get up. We'll be in the 30s, and then our highs will only be in the 50s. So we're going to drop those temperatures for tomorrow. Clouds lingering Thursday, but look at Friday, beautiful, 63 degrees. Heading to a spring training game today on Friday will be perfect. Nice and cool. Sunshine returns. Saturday, an even better day. We're talking temperatures in the 70s. And then Sunday, we are going to add some clouds and then kind of warm things up a little bit. So we'll go from a 53, 57 on a Thursday to a high of around 74 on Sunday. And then we'll keep those temperatures in the 70s as we get going into Monday and Tuesday. I want to take a look at our First Alert Facebook page. If you're not a member, you really should join, because I think we have 70,000 members, and a lot of times you can see the weather as it's happening before it even makes it to the air or our social media posts. So let me get a few of these going for you. Let me make this a little large and zoom in here. All right, so let's see how we can see these. That's not a snow-related one, but let me get you some snow-related ones. Well, that's our live stream. Let's see, that was 33 minutes ago. Okay, here we go. This is going to be from Kathy Robeson. She says she's in West Flagstaff. Let me zoom. Can you zoom me in a little more, Jason? Thank you. You can see the snow piled up. Now, some of this snow is from past storms. I mean, they've just had so much snow. She says this is in West Flagstaff. She says there really is a full-sized wagon under all of this snow. She says 7 inches since 4 a.m. and it is still snowing. Unbelievable. She says March is coming in like a lion. Yeah, for sure. Let's keep on going here. See who else. This is going to be a cool shot. So let's see. This looks like a TikTok video they posted. Whoops. No big deal. Just taking my dog out for a stroll. It shows the plow, a little close to the plow for my comfort, but looks like this person is out walking the dog. I don't know, would your dog want to do that? My dog would not want to go out in this weather. Little French bulldog, Effie, and she is not a fan of the cold. This is going to be from Lisa Henderson and Ash Fork. I'll make that large for you. What's going on here? Whoops, there you go. Put that in play. Lisa's got some wind so far, kind of waiting on that snow at Ash Fork. There's a little bit of a break with the snow, but there's more on the way. If it stops snowing in where you are, it's not done. There's plenty more heading your way. So thank you so much, Lisa Henderson, for posting that picture. As we continue to scroll up, we're going to get some really good pictures. Playing in the frozen tundra. All right, we got another dog video. This is going to be Heather. I won't even attempt to say her last name. There's quite a few consonants strung together in that last name. Okay, there's her pup. Let me back this up for you and press play. So there you go, playing in the frozen tundra. This is Mormon Lake, and Heather Luthehohan. What's your guess? Something. Okay, Heather something, with an adorable little pup there hanging out in the Mormon Lake area near Flagstaff. Let's continue to scroll up. And this is from Heather as well. She says, why does it keep doing this? Oh, I think I got a comment that's still in play. Leave page. This is from Heather as well, up by Mormon Lake, and you can see all the snow there. Great, great photos coming in. Let's see. Oops, this touchscreen is a little finicky. Let's head Clarkdale. Not much of a storm yet here in Clarkdale, so we get this a lot. People will say, well, it's not snowing yet. It's coming. The rain's coming, the snow's coming, the wind is coming. So if you're watching us from Clarkdale, a beautiful view there, and there's definitely more snow on the way for that area. Let's see. Rick said he took a trip up to Horseshoe Lake, and he says the lake is close to being full. We love to see that, one of our reservoirs there. Look at that. This is a cool drive if you've ever done it. You can see, look at that, even some releases going on, it looks like. And then he's showing a picture of the dam. So thank you, Rick Krabs, for, I think I should have audio on this one. That's the second page, right? Yeah. Which, do I have to? Should I bring these?
Actually, first page.
Oh, first page. Whoops.
Is probably close
Oh,
to
there you go.
being
Let me
it.
get your audio from this guy. So he was kind of narrating. So let's take a listen. This is what Rick had to say at Horseshoe Lake. So let's take a
Well,
listen.
Horseshoe Dam over here. Spillway is closed. Got a little bit of leakage coming down over it, but that's normal. And the lake is actually looking really good up there. They do have the siphon open. And as you can hear, it's running pretty much full blast. And the Verde is probably close to being at max right now as far as flow rates go.
Well, that's pretty cool. So Rick is actually Rick Krabs, former helicopter pilot. So loving that, and thank you so much for sharing the video where you can hear all the water kind of shooting out there. Royal Norman just handed this to me. He said eastbound I-40 is closed, and that is from Kingman to Flagstaff. So we've seen road closures this morning because of the winter storm, and I won't be shocked if we see more of them. So thanks, Royal. That's a 100-mile stretch. Remember last week's storm? The I-40 was closed for about 300 miles. At one point, it was from Kingman all the way to the New Mexico border. Hopefully we don't repeat that, and it was closed for 3 days. Hopefully we don't do that again, but pretty interesting stuff. This is going to be from Leslie in Pine. Let's see what she has here. And let me, there may not be a ton of audio. We'll see here. Is she on mute? Oh. Okay, snow is quiet. Thunderstorms are a bit noisier, so you don't have a lot of great audio sometimes with our winter weather pictures. But thank you so much for sharing that video from Pine. And let me exit out of here and see what else we got. You know, sometimes people aren't in a rush to go out into the snow, and I understand why, and we usually get the best pictures kind of afterward when things have cleared up a bit. This is going to be up from Zazda El. I might be messing that name up. This is up on the Navajo Nation, and this was a couple of hours ago, so we'll take a peek at what's going on up there. Oh, beautiful. Nice little slow-mo video from the Navajo Nation. So really nice to see the snow falling up on our tribal lands as well. So cool shot there. Thank you for sharing. And as we kind of scroll up, there's a nice shot of Surprise. Oh, we got burst ones too. Okay. So this is going to be a shot from Surprise. Tammy, who is very active, posting on our page. Beautiful shot of the clouds kind of before the storm. So thanks, Tammy, for sharing your photo from Surprise there. I'm going to go to a different page here and try to show you what else we got going on. Now, you can also upload pictures right to our app. So you can either do it on our Facebook page or on your First Alert app on your phone, which is a free app. You can upload them directly, and this is a great way to get those to us. Let's see what we got here. Beautiful shot of some snow. This is from Joelle Marley. She is up in Happy Jack there, up on the rim on the 260. And I think this is going to be her as well. You got some of the deer hanging out in the distance. We love the wildlife shots. This is from Clint Dunning. Clint is in Flagstaff, so he's going to be definitely adding. This is from today. Check it out. So I love it when snow pictures, when we have a grill. A grill is a great way, great flat surface for us to see snow amount. So if you're ever taking pictures and you see a grill or a perfectly flat surface, it's a great way for your local meteorologist to be able to kind of eyeball the snow totals when we see them. This is going to be from Clint as well, up in Flagstaff. Man, there is so much snow there. Next we have, this is up in Williams. This is from Brenda. We'll kind of zip through these. Oh, this is a cool one. So this is going to be Eric up in Belmont. Tons of snow there as well. Let's see. Is there a way to filter video, Jason? So I wonder if we have any video I can share. Oh yeah, hop on in. There's Jason helping out. UCG. Okay. Oh, here we go. Nice. All right, a little sunset shot. Let's see, we got any snow ones? Oh, all right. Oh, look at this. This is wild. You got the, oh, there's Flagstaff. So that is, when was that? Do I have a date on that? I wonder if I can see the, was that today or?
I think that was the 26th, so we haven't gotten any video.
Oh, okay, so that might have been an old one. But that's what it is going to look like in Flagstaff. So anyway, there's just a few videos to show you. If you want to add photos, head to put AZ Family First Alert Weather into the into Facebook, and you'll be able to see a real easy way to send us pictures there. And we'd love to put them on TV and show folks what's going on around town. Anything else you guys need mentioned? I think we're good, Royal? Anything? Okay. Sounds like we're good to go. So Royal Paul Scene. Well, actually, April's going to come up at noon. April's going to be here at noon. April will be here at noon to go over the forecast on Channel 3 and Channel 5. And then Royal Paul Scene, they're going to have all your updated snow totals coming up. And we also have our closings at the bottom of the screen. Those have kind of been rolling in so you can see what kind of school closings. A lot of schools are closed. So if you head to our website, azfamily.com, you can see all the closures going on. And that's a great one-stop shop for your weather and for the delays. And you can check traffic. We got a lot of closures interstate-wise going on too. So make sure you have our app. Make sure you're on azfamily.com, which you likely are if you're watching this. And we're going to be covering this storm all day long for you on every platform possible. So thank you all for tuning in. Huh? Don't turn off quite yet. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Ian Schwartz, meteorologist Ian Schwartz, and hope you have a great day. Be safe out there. Try to stay off the roads because it does not look like it's going to be a good setup as far as the snow goes. Be safe and have a great day.
Thanks for watching Arizona's Family. Watch us live wherever you are. Our mobile and streaming news app. You can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Android TV. Subscribe on YouTube for live breaking news and video on demand.